Hello and welcome back to another Schmoedown reaction right here on Dedicated to Art. The next round, or the next match in the first round of the singles tournament. I am, as usual, your host, Kees Cornelissen. I am biased today, very much so. And joining me, of course, is Chris. Chris, what match do we have today? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking it doesn't matter who wins or who loses. Either way, I lose because if Ben wins, then Case is never going to shut the fuck up about it. And if Clarke wins, Case is going to be a whiny little bitch boy and be like, Fight Club sucks and it's rigged and Case, tell me I'm wrong.
We'll see.
But Ben's not going to lose, right?
Ben's gonna win. I'm biased. I know. I don't care. This is gonna be a fun match, I think. He has had a very, very impressive, strong run recently. It seems that because the thing is, Ben is the type of competitor that had a record of like 500, where he just lost against very good competitors, and like he is better than his record showed. And now he won the team tournament. He won the gauntlet and got him a spot in the tournament. And I think he's on a roll. However, I'm never counting out Clarke Wolfe. Clarke Wolfe has been in title matches. She's won titles. She's a juggernaut in this league, and she's been for over 2 years now. She's shown that she knows her stuff, and that she definitely is a force to be reckoned with. However, one thing, Clarke Wolfe has never made it past round one of the tournament. She's been in two singles tournaments before and was beaten both times. First by Makuga in the upset, and then by Brienne in the upset. So, well, that might be something working against her today. I don't know. Maybe she'll turn it around. I think she won't, but we'll have to just wait and see. Chris, do you have any thoughts, or should we just play this thing?
Let's just get this over with. This is going to be painful either way.
It's already a long match. Anyway, we'll press play in 3, 2, 1, play.
I want your movie release date slice. I want this face on your slice.
You want your face on movie release dates? See, what happens is you have to earn that. We're challenging you, and we're going to get movie
coward,
release
you got
dates.
a real hero.
That face does not belong on movie release. He's going to keep it.
He's going to keep it. Oh, I love it. The slice, it's going to be mine soon.
Movie release dates.
What do you got, Sam?
Movie release dates.
Wow!
Movie release dates.
Oh. There's an opening bit.
Huh? I saw you come in here. Where are you? Tom.
Oh, this'll be good.
Hey. What are you doing?
What?
Why are you in here?
I'm not here.
Yeah,
Here,
you
check
kind of
this
are
out.
in here.
Check this out.
Okay.
I don't even know what this room is about. You know what it is? See? Voila. I'm not even in there. Never was. Yeah, never was in there.
Tom, I love you.
All right.
What?
So here's what I've got for you. There's a commissioner bowl happening, and we need to get you in.
Yeah, I'm gonna win it.
But the thing is, we can't just put you in. We have to do something about Mike first.
Mike who?
Kalinowski, you know,
That's a
the guy
loser.
who like broke up the den and stole the dog and all that stuff.
He did do that.
Yeah.
He's a loser.
He is. So we're gonna get him out,
Mm-hmm.
and I need your help. I need you to join up with us, all the people that have signed,
Okay.
to not show up at Spectacular. So I need you and Who's the Boss to
Why would I
sign that
want
you're
to
not
do?
gonna
Why
show
would
up.
I ever in my wildest dreams want to do something like this?
You want to be manager of the year, right?
Will be.
Emma has already signed this. The Shire Wolves will not be showing up.
Wait,
She's doing what's in the best interest.
Brienne
of the
tricked her?
championship.
If they don't show up,
No, it's just no one does.
no
It's vacated,
spectacular.
I guess. No Spectacular.
Oh,
I need
that's
Yeah,
clever.
well, I need you to sign this.
Clever girl.
You know how union works, right? Everyone gets together and then
Jurassic
they say,
Park.
we're not going to take this
Love
shit
it.
anymore, and then things change.
Yeah, Jimmy Hoffa style.
That's not really Norma Ray style is more what I'm going for.
I like that movie. Sally
Okay.
Field, right?
Yeah.
More of a coal miner daughter guy, but anyway. Is this a gel pen?
Newsies is another one.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Is this a gel pen?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I wouldn't sign it if it wasn't. There you go. Now,
Thanks.
carry on real quick. On your merry
All right.
way.
I don't care what you're doing.
Sure. I'll probably sell this to some geek.
Okay.
Okay. This is interesting.
Chance Ellison, Ethan Irwin, Dan Merle, Stacey Howard, Andreyko McWeeny, Ben the Boss Bateman, Clarke Wolfe. The singles tournament begins. The winner of that entire tournament faces John the Outlaw Roca at the Spectacular. What a battle we're in for.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. The ultimate Schmoedown continues the singles tournament. We are now at match number 3. And what a match we have today. I'm Christian Harloff.
I am Mark Baby Carrots Ellis, and Christian, we have an all-time legend of the Schmoedown going up against one of the baddest men in the entire league. Clarke Wolfe, one of my close personal friends, versus Ben Bateman, the current curator of my Magic the Gathering collection.
Well, you talk about magic. I mean, Ben Bateman is having a magical run right now. Because you look at what he's doing. He right now, combined with teams and
that was good, Christian, but it wasn't worthy of a cobster.
Him and his partner, Mark Riley, which is a lot of
I was going to say, Mark Riley?
It's kind of, there's some irony there, too, when we talk about who his former partner used to be. But Mark Riley is his partner. They have won the whole entire Anarchy tournament. They will be playing for the team championship at the Spectacular. Ben Bateman also won the first 2 matches of the Gauntlet
I just realized something.
Janine the Machine and Lon Harris
both
to get
teams
himself this
in
spot.
the Spectacular
now, the funny thing here is
won
Ben
their
Bateman
matches,
and Riley will be playing
their
for the
final matches with a KO.
Clarke Wolfe and Rachel Cushing, the current team.
You said that the other day.
Clarke Wolfe's former partner, Mark
After
Riley.
the
So
team final, you said that.
Between the fighter and Who's the Boss, and
my brain's mush
which,
these
Emma
days,
Fife
man.
and Finstock are back at it again. Who will be manager of the year? We will find out as time goes on. Marc Andreyko has already advanced. He's waiting for the winner of this match. A lot of story already has happened, and the match hasn't even begun.
So many ingredients into this milkshake, or witch's brew, depending on which religion you align with. Christian, it's just an exciting match to watch. It is. The winner's going to advance on, but you got to look at this one as an all-time matchup possibility, simply because of the knowledge of the 2 competitors involved.
Absolutely, and again, because Clarke Wolfe is the reigning champion, the team champion. She has had a great year thus far. She also took Sam Levine, the former champion, to sudden death, was a question away from being the champion herself. She's had a great year so far this year. Ben Bateman is on a historic run. So what is going to happen? Who's going to be playing Marc Andreyko next? Will Wolfe be playing her stablemate, or will Bateman try to get revenge for one of his losses this season? Time will tell, and they talked about it, and we're going to hear it right now.
Yep, let's hear it.
The Fife Club is back together. Thank goodness this Anarchy stuff is over.
You know what's funny? I just saw 2 ladies walking around outside with your belts on.
Yeah.
Ain't that funny?
In some ways, he and Finstock really are the perfect pair. It's not surprising to me that Finstock abandoned JTE and Snyder and immediately thinks that he's hot shit again because he's managing Ben Bateman, who is very similar to him, a big fan of mind games.
I deserve a goddamn t-shirt, all right? I'm fucking over this. I'm over you people looking at me and talking to me like, oh, Bateman's the most underrated player never to play for a belt. You know who's a really good player? Clarke Wolfe. I respect Clarke Wolfe. You know, she's got to be in the top 14 or 15 players that have ever played. I mean, top 20 at least, you know. 20. She's definitely, you know, she's pretty good.
I haven't played a singles match since I played Sam Levine for the title a long time ago. And while that might be one of my most proud matches, even though I didn't win, it was really close.
You know, I came into these 2 tournaments knowing that if I went 11-0, I'd be the first double belt double tournament winner simultaneously. I'm more than halfway there, guys. I'm 6-0 right now. I've already started to go down the mountain. Now I'm moving downhill. You're looking at the man.
You know, Mark Riley abandoned me to take a quick break. This is like in Superman 3, when Superman has exposure to bad kryptonite.
Yeah.
And Richard Pryor's dancing around in the background. That can be Finstock.
Clarke.
And
Ouch.
Mark Riley's sitting there with a overgrown beard, sitting at the bar, flicking peanuts.
Clarke, I respect you. You're a legend in this game. Maybe the 14th best player of all time, but it's time for a new legend to take hold.
Such a backhanded compliment. I
The
love
man, hello. Good luck today. I've already beat you once on stage in front of a live studio audience. I'm ready to do it again. You have a very nice suit on, I'm sure. Sock game on point. But at the end of the day, what matters is how you play. So I'll see you later.
The suit's also probably too small.
I mean, you know,
Get
some
it
people
tailored.
like that look.
Yeah.
Had to get one suit cheap shot in there, huh?
A lot of talk. I mean, I like
Had
the
to.
talk from Clarke Wolfe
guess.
about how Mark Riley is essentially Superman from Superman 3. He's at the bar, he's drunk, he hasn't found his way back, he's hanging out with hooligans, and those two hooligans are Ben Bateman and Mr. Finstock himself. And you heard from Finstock and Bateman. Bateman is determined. He's calling himself the man. He thinks that he is destined to win both tournaments. He is destined to do what Sam Levine did and win both championships, although he wants to do it both at the Spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't listen to what Finstock or Bateman were saying because I was so focused on Mark Riley's icy death stare through those sunglasses. We inch ever closer to the time code that's the actual start of the match. So, Christian, what's the tail of the tape?
Tail of the tape, you've got Benjamin Bateman. His strengths are movie release dates.
He's the wedge.
Oscar movies, and thinking he's the man.
Can we start calling Ben the wedge?
No.
The wedge?
Nah.
Ben? All right.
Then you got the half of the reigning team champions, classy Clarke Wolfe, whose strengths are horror movies. She's got sci-fi movies, and she also has being classy. That's what she's always done. She's been a classy competitor here.
Yeah, I would say that. Not so much for her.
I don't know if that's
Are you
necessary.
Ready?
I know, that's why
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm
it's
carefully
time
going
for
for it.
the Movie Trivia
Schmoedown.
Oh, no.
No.
I'm okay with this.
Introducing first, representing Who's the Boss? Led to the ring by his manager, Finstock, and his team partner, Marc Riley. The 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown Team Finals and the 2018 Ultimate Schmoedown winner. He is Ben the Boss Bateman.
Finstock first through the curtain, then Marc Riley, and there he is. There's the boss with his briefcase.
Wait for the kiss. Wait for the kiss.
Finstock doing some karate kicks then. A little dance, a
There
little
we
kiss,
go.
a little birdie to the camera. Finstock has been practicing karate like Jeff Speakman in The Perfect Weapon.
So Ben, the Boss Bateman, who
Hey, if you listen to the
again
Riley
is
Round
ready to
Table,
go,
he
and
actually
what
does
a
have
run
real
he has
James
been on
whiskey
so
in there.
far. 6-0 in his last 6 matches. Can he get it done here against classy Clarke?
Is it just a flask he carries in the briefcase?
We'll find out. And his opponent, representing the Fife Club, with a record of
I totally
6
forgot
wins,
she came out to this song.
4 defeats.
Yeah, it's been a
She
while.
is the reigning Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion, Classy Clarke Wolfe. Clarke Wolfe coming in. Clarke Wolfe coming in. Wow, the crowd screams and yells, and everybody
Waiting with the belt. Clarke Wolfe getting situated with her fellow members of the Fight Club. What a classy intro, making Warren Zevon proud.
Yeah, classic Clarke Wolfe coming in. Her first appearance since winning those titles.
That's right. Is it going to be a handshake / flash situation?
I'm excited. I've won 6 in a row. Have you heard?
Yeah, but you won't shake my hand.
Well, do you want some whiskey?
No. I was just doing the thing you do when you're about to play.
Being classy. There it is.
All right.
Classy
Nice.
Clarke
Thank you,
Wolfe
Ben.
getting the
That
boss
was
to
awesome.
become classy. I like it.
You
What
know
a
that
movement.
Ben Bateman is now drunk.
That is that's how you play with a champion. As we get going here, how does round number 1 work?
In round number 1, the field of both competitors.
That was
is
worthy
going
of a
to hear
Ben
8
Bateman
questions
cackle
from
right
8
there.
different corners of the movie Trivia Galaxy. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing. In round number 1, as soon as you hear the question, you're going to have, give or
love you,
take, 15
Ellis.
seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard with the marker we have so kindly provided. Once we ask you by name to reveal your answer, please show what you wrote to your camera. At the same time, you verbalize it into the microphone. I'll remind each competitor of your 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the match. If you're not sure you heard a question right, or you just want to buy yourself some time, use the JTE rule, and you each have 1 challenge to spend at your will, at your leisure, throughout the 3 rounds.
All right, with that, I'm going to go ask the team champion, classy Clarke Wolfe. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Ben Bateman, are you ready?
I mean, what do you think, Christian?
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! Crowd is ready.
Yeah.
Crowd is ready, and we are too. And here we go, competitors. Question number 1 is animated. What comic/actor voiced the saber-toothed tiger Diego in Ice Age?
I bet you have to watch all
You
these
could say
movies
this
being the
guy's
father of
an asshole.
4 now. 4
2.
little ones running around.
2.
2, I was close.
4.
Others.
3. His glasses on. 2. 1. Pens down, please.
Dennis Leary.
And Clarke Wolfe.
John Leguizamo.
It's incorrect. Ben?
It's Dennis Leary.
That's correct. 1 point.
Dennis
Hold
Leary.
Yep.
And we go to your next category.
Christian, the board's wrong, actually. It's 1-1, right?
1-0.
Oh, she got it right, didn't she?
Here we go. Next question.
Okay, we
Next
move on to Oscars.
Never mind, I must have missed it.
This is the Academy Award category, and your question is, what film released in 1991 won Best Picture at the Academy Awards, meaning the ceremony was held in 1992, but it's the movie was released in 1991. I'm explaining that to everybody at home, as well as my partner, Christian Jorge
I'm
Holmes.
chewing ice. 5, 4, 3.
It's a good add-in.
2. Thank you. 1. Ben.
Silence of the Lambs.
That's correct. Clarke.
Silence of the Lambs.
2-1.
Hosted by Billy Crystal, one of the best to ever do it.
All right. Next question is dramas. Who stars as Shirley MacLaine's daughter, who shares a lifelong tumultuous relationship with her in 1983's Terms of Endearment?
I'm proud of you. Know why?
Why?
As soon as you said Shirley MacLaine's daughter, I'm like, oh, I know exactly which movie they're talking about. They're talking
fucking
about
wrong.
Terms of Endearment.
Okay, Christian.
5.
Can we guys
Nope.
bleep that out?
4, 3,
It's a family show.
2, 1. Pens down,
Deborah
please.
Winger.
And Clarke Wolfe.
I think I got this wrong. Meryl Streep.
That's incorrect.
Yep.
Ben.
Jane Fonda?
Incorrect. Looking for a Deborah Winger.
Yep.
Deborah Winger.
Nice.
Any chance you get to write down Jane Fonda, it's always fun around these parts.
All right. Here we
Your
go.
next question is going to come from the wild, wacky world of comic book movies. And your question is, what sort of accident befalls Doctor Strange to cause his hands to tremble uncontrollably?
Yeah.
Would you be excited
That's
to
a
see, if I
difficult-
gave you a ticket to see Doctor Strange 2? Would you go see it?
Yeah, but it took me a
5,
second.
4,
Didn't sound like you
3.
wanted it.
I didn't come to bargain
Why
for
are you
this
messing with me?
question.
1.
Sound upset.
Pens down, please.
Car
And
accident.
Ben
Accident.
Bateman.
It's a car crash.
That's correct.
Car accident.
You got it. So 3-2. 3-2. Next
Accident,
question.
One in the sink.
All right. Fantasy sci-fi is the next question. Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt star together in which 2014 film?
You will have 3 seconds to write this down.
All right.
Yeah.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
What?
Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt
Oh,
star
come
together
on,
in what
Clarke.
2014 film? I will remind everyone in the audience to shut the fuck up when we are.
All right, that's 2 F-bombs. That's $5 in the jar.
Oh my gosh, she's blanking on it.
5, 4,
I
3,
think she's got it.
2, 1. Clarke.
Edge of
Edge of
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Correct. Ben.
You die here. Right here. Live, die, repeat. / Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, you got it.
There
Yeah.
you
Die,
go.
repeat is
All
what I
right,
could not
Cops
get
and I did
out
a
of
tough
my
mutter
head.
on behalf of that movie.
Lift that repeat would have been
All
correct,
right.
I'd say.
Your next category
Yeah,
comes from
I'd
World
say
of
so.
Comedies. Bah ha ha ha. Your question is,
Ah.
It's never going to stop, is it?
in 1996, you laughed. In 1996's The Nutty Professor, what is the false identity that Professor Sherman Klump assumes when he is his thinner self?
Oh.
We need the first and the
Oh.
last name.
Yes.
This one I feel is tough.
I don't know this. I've never seen this movie.
Great
before.
movie. Well, great. It's good.
You would have gotten
Not great.
2.
It's good.
1
Ben
pens
doesn't
down,
know.
and Ben Bateman.
Buddy Love.
Clark.
Buddy Love.
That is correct.
Clark.
Crowd goes nuts.
We are tied. No perfect rounds here today, but we do move on to horror thriller. What's the question, Christian?
Horror thriller. Who stars as Abby, a child vampire, in Matt Reeves' 2010 horror remake, Let Me In?
Oh,
man.
Yes.
You know, you feel bad for anything.
Nope.
All right, but a child.
Nope. I'm out.
No, they got. Well, Kristen Dunst was
I
terrible.
think it's easy.
You know,
5,
kids, I was hoping you
never know
could
anything.
kick
4,
ass at this question.
3, 2,
Aaron Taylor
1
Johnson.
pens
No.
down. Clarke Wolfe.
Chloe Grace.
Chloe Grace
Moretz.
Moretz.
Yes. And
Oh.
Grace Moretz.
you got it. Okay.
Right.
Tie
It's
game.
right.
Last question
I didn't
here,
say
Mark.
anything.
All right, time to get loud, time to get proud,
all right, man.
audience, because this last category, it's a Patreon question, the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Thanks for supporting it, all our patrons. If you haven't yet, check it out and select which tier is right for you. The following question comes to us from Jake Hammer. This
Thank
is
you, Jake.
the Hammer. Jake, thanks for supporting the show. And the question that he wanted is in the world of action adventure films. Question being, actor/martial artist Ernie Reyes Jr. played the lead role of Johnny in what 1993 family action film?
What? That is not a one-pointer.
Good action. He got
Bro.
It's a rare category at Blockbuster.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
That's
I can
1.
certainly do that. Actor/martial artist Ernie Reyes Jr. played the lead role of Johnny in what 1993 family action film?
It's probably one of 2, and I probably got picked the wrong one. Whatever.
5,
Nostalgia
4,
critic.
3,
You might have come through for me.
2, 1. Ben.
3 Ninjas?
Surf Ninjas?
Incorrect. Clark.
Surf Ninjas?
That's correct.
It was
Oh,
Hey,
Jesus
thank you, critic.
Christ.
Sorry.
on the strength
It was a 50-50
of knowing Surf Ninjas, an all-time great movie. Shout out to Ernie Reyes Jr., who also played Keno
Yeah.
in Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze.
What a pull there by Clarke Wolfe, and we are now a 1-point lead by the team, half of the team champion.
Yep.
All right, Mark, round number 2. Here we go. How's that work?
In round number 2, known as the Wheel Round, the Wheel of Justice, Doom, and both of y'all's fate. You see that wheel? It's got opponent's choice and spinner's choice on it, and in between you have 10 different categories and 10 different parts of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Galaxy. Each category contains 4 questions. You're going to have to answer those 4 questions. If you get it right off the bat, you get 2 points. If you need multiple choice to help you, you get 1 point. I will remind both competitors that stealing is available in round number 2, and that this particular wheel is special because it is a sponsored wheel from our Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Thank you to patron Jake Burnham for sponsoring the wheel. Jake's sponsored slices include Tim Burton and monster movies, so thank you, Jake, for your patronage, your fandom, and your eyeball viewership.
Let's get some Tim
Now,
Burton
Clarke
going.
Wolfe is in the lead, Christian. She's a favorite here today, and she currently enjoys a 1-point advantage over the very, very violently drunk Ben Bateman. So, Clark, you can either spin the wheel or you can defer to your stumbling opponent.
I will go first.
All right,
Okay.
Clark, please
Okay.
spin from the wheel, please, and not the pegs.
Giving Ben Bateman time to drink some water. Maybe a cold shower's in order.
All right, and there's the spin. The wheel and Clark have had a very interesting relationship.
Yeah.
In her first season, they didn't get along. They've been getting along very well this season.
Clark's staring at that wheel like she doesn't quite trust it, but she wants to maybe rekindle a pen-pal relationship. It's coming around to spinner's choice. It's not quite going to hit that. It's going to be drama.
Ooh,
Drama.
Drama.
No, Tim Burton.
Wow.
It
Does
hits
that
Tim
make
Burton.
a difference?
Does it make a difference?
It's one of Jake Burnham's slices.
She's going to spin
She's
away.
spinning again.
Spinning away
Okay.
from Tim Burton.
She knows a little something about Tim Burton.
Wow, that is
movies.
I love the
So,
spin by Clarke Wolfe here.
You just got you got to hope
Wheel
for Clark's
morality,
sake that
turn,
it doesn't
turn,
land on something
turn.
like
Tell
an
us the
opponent's
lesson that we
choice.
should
But
learn.
Clark feels like there's other wheel slices out there that better suit her game
Yeah.
at its
Mine.
current stage.
She
Here we go.
wanted. She didn't want
Spinner's
Tim Burton.
choice is
Didn't
coming
feel good.
around. It's not going to be
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh!
Christian.
Oh!
And that wheel has been her best friend
Jeez.
because she did it. She spun again. It happened to be a choice that hit her strength.
Horror
Alright.
movies. Unbelievable spin.
Clark choosing to spin again, and the wheel and her have become close friends as of late. Here you go. All right, Clark. What classic horror actor stars as a vengeful artist who creates a deadly wax museum in 1953's House of Wax?
Vincent Price.
Vincent Price.
That's correct. Okay.
Clarke off to a strong start in a category well suited to her.
In Hereditary, Charlie has a personal habit of making what kind of sound throughout the film?
She clicks her tongue.
That's correct.
Dude, it's so creepy.
All right. What was Ash's final line in Army of Darkness?
Hail to the king, baby.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, come get some? B, names Ash housewares? C, hail to the king, baby? D, all hail the king?
Hail to the king, baby.
That's correct for 1 point.
Goes to multiple choice, pays off 1 point.
Your final question here, in what 2011 horror film features a family reunion getaway that becomes attacked by mysterious killers in animal masks, but one victim is determined to fight back?
You're next.
For 2 points.
Bam!
Clarke Wolfe takes heart. It is very nice to her, and it is now a 8-point lead that she is able to enjoy as Ben Bateman hits that wheel. Ben, please spin from the wheel, not the pick.
That's right. It's kind of fitting. Clarke Wolfe's answer was you're next. Ben Bateman now next up to the wheel. Will it be as kind to him as it was to its new BFF, Miss Wolfe?
Well, he's looking for movie release dates. You know that.
Knowing
He's
my
looking
luck,
for movie
it
release
will.
dates. That's a category that has been very kind to him.
It's a big fan of that category. He's even, as a matter of fact, I believe he's on the wedge.
And it's coming close. But no, it's going around, and it's going to hit Brad Pitt, I believe. Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Not bad.
What does he do?
He does a number of sit-ups on his day. Okay.
You're going to get 10 seconds.
Expert advice.
You're going to get 10 seconds. You got to stick with Brad Pitt.
Finstock.
5.
Anytime you have a question in life,
You're going to take it.
ask
Taking
a guy
Brad
to be
Pitt.
honest.
Okay.
All right, taking Brad Pitt.
I don't know if I
it
would,
is.
Brad Pitt is the selection. Ben
He would.
Bateman. After consulting with your manager, you decided to stick with Brad Pitt. Can't imagine what words of wisdom went on between the two of you.
He's a smart guy.
Your question is, Brad Pitt and Marion Cotillard are World War II operatives
Allied.
in what 2016 film?
He knows it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Allied.
It is, in fact, Allied for 2 points. Bateman cuts the lead to 6. If he gets the next 3 right, we're going to be tied going in to round number 3. Your next question, Mr. Bateman. Who directed Brad Pitt in The Counselor?
Ridley Scott.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Ridley Scott.
2 more points going Ben Bateman's way. Cuts the lead to 4. Your penultimate round 2 question. Which MCU star has a small role as Oakland A's first baseman Scott Hatteberg in the Brad Pitt film Moneyball?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
What MCU star has a small role as Oakland A's first baseman Scott Hatteberg
Chris
in the
Pratt.
Brad Pitt film Moneyball?
And that is his second one. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Chris Pratt.
Star-Lord it is, and he's within 1
Well done.
question of tying Clarke
Good
Wolfe
job, Ben.
going into round number 3. Ben Bateman, your last question in round number 2. In the film California, Brad Pitt played a serial killer. Who played his girlfriend?
California with a K, right?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Juliette Lewis.
Wow.
It
What a
in
game.
fact is.
Oh, high
So
game.
far, tied
Oh, okay.
going into round 3.
Jeez.
This is kind of
All right,
interesting.
we are tied going into round number
Yep.
3 as these two are fighting hard here. It is Wolfe 13, Bateman 13 as we get to round number 3. How does that work, Mark?
Round number 3, this will determine who moves on to the next round.
we might actually have a
sudden
real
death on our
23
hands. We're
club
about
match
to find out.
on our
Each
hands.
competitor
Oof.
is going to give us a
Wow.
series of 3 numbers.
That
These
would be
numbers may range
something.
from 1 to 20.
My
Each
heart
number
can't take that.
corresponds to a different category in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. The first question you hear for yourself is going to be worth 2 points. Your next one is worth 3 points. The last one, should we make it that far, 5 big points. There is no stealing. There is no penalty for missing a question in round number 3. Clarke Wolfe, Ben Bateman, you two are tied, but because Clarke Wolfe is the favorite going into the match, you're sitting on that side of the desk, you will give us your 3 numbers first. What feels lucky?
4, 12, 19.
4, 12, and 19.
7,
It is
17.
Mr. Odds and
17.
Evens. We go to Ben Bateman.
I'm going to go 3, 7, and 17.
3, 7, and
Shock.
17
Very
for Ben
popular
Bateman.
numbers for Ben
Big
Bateman, as
shock.
I've noticed.
We start with Ben Bateman.
Hey, Clarke, good luck. You're doing really well today.
Thanks, buddy. You too.
All right, here we go.
All right, Ben. You selected number 3. as you generally do. Your 2-point question is going to be in the world of sports.
I love sports. I'm a fan.
Well, these aren't sports. These are sports movies.
Great.
Your question is, who played Willie Mays Hayes in
Wesley
the film Major League?
Snipes. Played himself.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Wesley Snipes.
2 points for Ben Bateman, and he has the lead.
Respect.
And the onus is now on Clarke Wolfe to match.
All right.
I'm drunk. I can't believe I got that right.
Clarke Wolfe had. Shh. All right, quiet, guys. Rom-coms. Clarke Wolfe, category 4. Rom-coms. Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling both starred in La La Land. In which romantic comedy did they make their
Blue
first
Valentine?
movie debut together?
Crazy Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love.
For 2 points.
Oh, it was.
That is correct. Clarke Wolfe ties it up back to Ben Bateman.
And boy, is it
What's it
ever.
guess?
Crazy Stupid Love.
That was
go
not a
back
bad
to Ben
guess,
Bateman. You selected number
I
7.
only know
as again,
Gosling
you're
is
wont
in
to
there. I
do.
thought
For your
Stone was in
3-point
there.
question, this falls in America's sweetheart,
the woman
Julia
who's-
Roberts.
Yeah.
And Julia
But they're only
Roberts,
a
a
year
regular
apart,
reviewer
so,
of the
like I
program.
said, that
Hello,
was great.
Julia.
That was really good.
Your
guess.
question for 3 points. In the movie Hook, what word does Rufio and the Lost Boys constantly use as an excited battle cry?
Come on. Come on. You should know
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
That's the last one.
Ooh, this
In
is
the
the last
movie
one.
Hook, what word does Rufio and the Lost Boys constantly use as an excited battle cry?
Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Believe.
Bangarang!
Crowd is stunned. We were looking for
Bangarang, and the crowd loses it. Clarke Wolfe
and he
loses
takes a
it.
long pull off his whiskey.
Yeah, all right. So it bounces. So the 3-pointer now jumps back to Clarke Wolfe.
What was the answer?
The answer was Bangarang. So Charlize Theron is Clarke Wolfe's category here. Clarke Wolfe, Keanu Reeves, and Charlize Theron starred in which 2001 romantic drama?
Sweet November.
Correct for 3 points. Clarke Wolfe has now put herself in a position to win this game. If Ben Bateman hits his 5-pointer, it will bounce back to Clarke Wolfe and give her another opportunity to win the game. However, if Ben misses it, Clarke Wolfe will advance and will be playing her stablemate, Marc Andreyko, in round number 2.
Will Ben Bateman answer his 5-pointer, or will it be a sweet November for Clarke Wolfe?
I like what you
Thank
did there.
you.
Yeah, well, that kind of works.
The crowd is divided on my excellent pun.
All right, here we go.
All right, Ben. Ben, this is your 5-pointer. It's the last stand in the term of the X-Men. 90s movies is your category. Any movie that came out in the 1990s is eligible. Your question for 5 points to gain an edge over Clarke Wolfe. In the 1995 film Friday, what is the name of the neighborhood bully that protagonist Craig fights at the end of the movie?
Debo.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Debo.
It is in fact Debo.
Debo.
And Ben Bateman
All
has
right.
taken the lead
All
over
right.
Clarke Wolfe. She has her 5-point question. This will determine the winner of the match right here, Christian.
Clarke Wolfe has now gotten Thriller.
Want some, Clark?
If Clarke Wolfe hits this, she will advance. If she misses it, Ben Bateman will advance. Clarke, Thriller.
Okay.
Clarke, what 1971 thriller features Dustin Hoffman as a meek American who, after settling down in rural England with his wife, faces increasingly violent harassment from the locals?
Straw Dog.
Woo! To the next round, Classy! Clarke Wolfe!
Look at the
beats
joy.
Bateman, and the Fight Club comes out.
They're so happy. I don't know that I've ever seen Andreyko, Emma, and Rachel this happy after any of their own victories. They're
Clarke
celebrating their
Wolfe.
teammate Clarke Wolfe What a win. Ben Bateman, hell of a performance. The guy knows his movie trivia across the board. But Clarke Wolfe, she spun hard on a respin. Then I was taking a big risk because she had Tim Burton in the bag.
Yeah.
She went for it all, and she got it all with horror. And then she gets Thriller to close out the 5-point category. Luck went Clarke Wolfe's way, and also a hell of a lot of movie trivia.
It's all about Bangarang. Bangarang was the thing that did Bateman in. Had Bateman seen Hook recently, Bateman wins this match, but he didn't. And Clarke Wolfe does the first thing that she's never done in her career. She has advanced into the second round of a singles tournament.
Wow.
She now plays against Marc Andreyko. They go head-to-head. The Fife Club explodes now in round number 2.
They're going to be torn up. It's going to be interesting, but that'll be debate for another day as to how those alliances line up for today. The entirety of the Fife Club very excited about the victory here with Clarke Wolfe.
What a match, but Fife takes a victory from Finstock in the first battle between the Fife Club and Who's the Boss. That's the first time Bateman's had defeat in the last couple of months, and it is now what a battle. That was one of Wolfe's best performances of her career, and she sits at 23 points. 23 points, that is a point less than the leader, Ethan Irwin, had 24 points. And now we're going to talk to Jen Sturger, who is with the victor, Clarke Wolfe, and Ben Bateman. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with Who's the Boss and Ben Bateman. Ben, you hit Bangarang. This is a completely different match, and I think we can all agree that you and Clarke may have just put on one of the best matches of the year. And I know that doesn't make things better right now.
First of all, great match by Clarke. She played great.
Yeah.
No question about that. You know, some people cry in Ferraris and some people cry on bikes. We cry in Ferraris.
Ben, obviously you're disappointed with this. What's going through your head right now?
Nobody likes to lose. It's disappointing. It was a good match. We played a hell of a game. I can't take anything away from Clarke. She dealt with the match the way she should. I'm focused on the spectacular. I mean, I don't know really what else to say about it. It's disappointing.
I know what else to say about it. I mean, look. She rolled horror again. I think every time she plays, she rolls horror. There's something up with that. No one's that lucky. This is our first loss. But look, we'll have a chance to redeem ourselves. That's not a problem here. You know, they're wearing the belts out there, parading around, eating pizza and stuff like that. You know, we'll see what happens on, December 22nd.
Obviously, I mean, when I'm watching you play, people are saying a lot of the times that you use your JTE rule as like a way of psyching people out. Do you think you got so caught up with psyching Clarke out that that's why you missed the last question or your three-pointer?
I owned a VHS copy of Hook as a kid. My older brother gave it to me. I like that movie a lot. I remember it. Bangarang didn't come to me. It wouldn't have mattered if I had maybe if I have 30 minutes or an hour and I really marinate on it, but I'm not going to get it in a minute. It's just not there. I haven't seen it in a long time. So it was an unlucky question. I mean, 40% of this game is luck. Everybody knows that. 30% skill, 30% personality. So you play your best game, you come out, you try to do your best, and I'm going to beat Clarke. Like, that's going to happen. Give me some time. I'll get there, and I'll be back at Spectacular. I'm going to beat Clarke in a very short order here. So that's what's going to happen. That's the end of my interview. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Ben. No, we're done with you. And now for something completely different. Thank God. I'm here with Clarke Wolfe and the All Smiles Fife Club.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Clarke, that may have been one of the best performances. Not to put away the rest of your career, that may have been one of the best performances you've given ever at the Schmoedown. You've got to be feeling ecstatic right now.
I feel really good. I mean, I truth be told, was not really expecting to win that match.
It's a theme of the tournament here. It's players in the Fife Club going into matches being like, oh, I don't think I'm going to win, and yet here we are.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not even about being humble. Like, Ben is on a fucking roll. He has been playing his ass off, and he is so good at this game. And, it was close, and that's all I really wanted was for it to be close. But I'm really glad that it went my way.
And while Ben is really great at playing this game, I think we can all agree that Ben and whatever team he's been on has been really great at the psychological warfare involved in this game. And I have to give you props for keeping your cool throughout that entire match.
Thank you. I mean, anytime I see somebody locked in like that, my instinct is to sort of do the opposite. And and just sort of smile a little bit. And, if it works, it works.
Horror.
Yes.
Thriller. What is happening?
Okay, so let me just address something really quickly here. Okay, so number one, rolling horror. Number one, the wheel is part of the game. So yes, Clarke has had great luck, and for that we are very, very thankful. However, Ben got Brad Pitt, and it was all who played this and who was in this movie. Meanwhile, Clarke had some plot-specific questions, so I'm just throwing that out there.
But for the record, Ben did better than I did in round.
That is true. He did.
I did not get all 8 points, and he did. So he actually surpassed.
Not an insult to Ben at
No,
all. It's just,
no.
It's just what happened with me and Snyder. It's the equity of the questions in the wheel.
Yeah.
And I mean, I hate to point this out, but like, this is the first time that you're advancing in this tournament.
Third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm, like we said. Yeah, I'm as surprised as anybody. But I've had a really bad run of luck in the tournaments in round one specifically for singles, and so I'm happy to break the curse.
and also, again, it is. It's outstanding that Clarke and Andreyko both are coming into their second rounds of this tournament, having beaten really, really strong competitors. I mean, once again, that was such a close game. I think going into the final round with them being neck and neck, I mean, there was no way that Clarke was going to walk away from this looking bad, even if she did lose, and it just so happens that she didn't. But Ben also, his reputation doesn't suffer at all either. He's an incredibly good player.
I've got to say that hats off to the matchups here. These have all been exciting, close matches. These have all been nail biters, and even the people that lost these matches have nothing to be ashamed of. These were crazy matches.
Like you're saying, every one of these matches has been hard, and the next one for you guys is each other. No different.
Let me go on the record right here and say this. If I lose, I win. If I win, I win. This is going to be like the match Drew and I just played.
Yeah, same.
This is going to be what Schmoedown is. Community, fun, mutual respect, love, and whoever wins, wins.
And it's going to be a great game.
And it's going to be so much fun. I'm terrified of her. I'm so excited.
Well, it'll be really interesting to see how it plays out, too, because I think you guys have very similar interests, so the wheel's going to be...
Surprise, surprise.
Oh,
guys,
boy.
like we're in the middle of something here.
I'm tired of you, and I slept 16 hours last night.
You don't look
Cool.
You know,
Yeah.
Well, no, I use exfoliating stuff in my eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
But you know what? You can't beat me.
I'm pretty sure I just actually did technically in the last match. And
No. Only one person's ever beat me in my life, and that was my ex-girlfriend. But I paid her to do it.
Okay, I think we have a different interpretation of the word.
Finstock, I've beaten you in Schmoedown.
Yeah, so have I.
Yeah, but that was like, I don't know. I don't remember that.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
remember that.
selective memory
I don't
loss. I got it. I got it.
Yeah. Hi, Ben.
Hey, Clarke.
Nice to see you.
You know, I said it in the match, said it in the interview, and I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm going to beat you.
Okay.
You're a great player.
Thank you.
I respect what you've done in this league. You're easily the 14th or 15th best player that's ever played. You know, really impressive stuff, but I'm coming for you. And the first thing I'm going to do is take you out at the spectacular.
Okay.
So good luck. And Rachel, coming for you after.
Cool.
So good luck, ladies.
I mean,
have fun. Have fun with the belts.
Speaking of experience, don't worry.
No, I'm not, because I've actually beat you twice now. So we're good. But I'm not as interested in you, Ben. I'm sorry. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Finstock.
got it?
Profesh. Come on.
That's my car outside.
Yeah, no. So Riley and I actually have not talked about anything that's happened over the last however many months.
Yeah.
I've heard what all they have to say. What do you have to say about all this?
That was a great match. I will forever be a fan. And you know me, if the situation was reversed, you'd want a belt. That's just me too. We're gonna have an awesome match. I can't wait to play you guys. It's gonna be so much fun. But I want the belt.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Well, all right.
I can respect that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, me too. But
It's gonna be that kind of thing. That's all. I'm excited. And that's all I'll say.
Okay.
Back to you guys.
Well, how about that? The Shire Wolves and Who's the Boss going face to face, and they're getting ready. They're sizing each other up. Clarke Wolfe and Riley had a few words, which I enjoyed watching. And we are now going to just a few weeks away before we see those teams go out together. But the question is, who's going to be playing in that main event? We now have, on one side of the bracket, we now know that in our semifinals, we have Clarke Wolfe going up against Marc Andreyko on one side. And now on the other side, we have Ethan Irwin waiting for the winner of the match coming up here soon between Dan Murrell and Stacey Howard. What a tournament it's been so far, and we've already had some upsets. I mean, by favorites, maybe not, but if you look at Andreyko over McWeeny, I think Andreyko was shocked that he won that match, and now he faces Clarke Wolfe.
Yeah, I mean, as great as these first-round matches have been, it just gets hotter and hotter as we see already some of the matchups we're going to be having in round number 2. Regardless of what you at home thought of my sweet November pun, we would love for you to join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Become a patron today. Select which tier is right for you. You can also check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page and the Schmoedown Rundown wherever you digest your podcasts.
And like I said, guys, in the beginning of this or the other matches too, it's all important. But you guys, make sure you comment, make sure you hit the likes, and join the Patreon today, because if you look at it, it's really like 13, 14 cents a match if you join the $1 tier. There's a lot of different exclusives that you can get. And the other thing is, too, the season premiere of Season 6, it happens in New York. Buy your tickets now. Schmoedownlive.com. Get your tickets. The singles championship will be on the line. The winner, whoever wins at the Spectacular, whoever the champion is at the Spectacular, will be defending that title at New York. Make sure you get your tickets now. All right, so for Mark Ellis, I'm Christian Harloff. We'll see you next time.
I think there's a scene.
They're like 5, 4, 3, 2. I go repeat the question, right? I'm like, and, you know this.
So you're stalling on purpose?
I mean, not every time, but sometimes I do, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of immoral. Yeah, but, speaking of moral,
it's a future champ.
What's up, boss?
Hey,
How you doing?
what's going on?
So, what's happening?
Look, I mean, I came here to tell you guys something. It's basically, it's a small chance. Like, I'm talking thin, razor thin, Paul Servino garlic thin, minuscule.
Yep.
Like, very, very, like.
Get to it. Yeah.
We might not be going to the Spectacular.
What?
Whoa, back up there, champ. What do you mean we're not going to the Spectacular? Might not go?
What did you do?
Look. It's not about us. It's about everybody. And it's about this idiot Thad and idiot.
What did you do, man? What happened? Why aren't we going to the Spectacular?
Brienne had this contract you signed. We're boycotting, and everybody signed it. Emma signed it. So it's like the Shire Wolves ain't there. We don't even have to be there.
You signed it?
Did you sign it?
I signed it with the name Frank Dagnino. I mean, if that makes any sense. I mean, it's loop.
It makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Good work, boss.
I got you guys back.
You take care.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. All right.
Frank Dagnino. That's better.
Should have signed it Frank Dagnino.
Oh. Okay.
What's up?
Now that's a lot more interesting.
See now, okay. That just made this story, this little storyline, all the more interesting. Because I thought for sure what we were gonna get there was Tom saying he actually did fake it. Okay.
Oh.
This will be good.
We'll see about that.
Absolutely.
Great match, but I'm disappointed. So I don't have anything else to say.
You know what? Great match, and yes, big shock. I didn't want Ben to win, but since I wanted him to lose, this is how I wanted him to lose. Close as effing possible, down to the last question, and actually, okay, I'm disappointed in just one thing. Bangarang. Bro. But
I've never seen the movie, so I would not know in a million years.
That's fair. But I can't even be mad because this was one of the best matches of the year. Honestly, like
all matches this tournament so far have been great.
Yeah. But I mean, Clark's now in the 23 club.
Yep.
That's impressive. So, congrats Clarke. She'll probably win against Andreyko, and go on to the finals, which will be a career first for her. So
and then face either Merle or Irwin. Jeez, what a tournament!
What a match that will. Woo, woo.
That'll be something to look
That'll be
forward
something. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm just gonna go freak out for 2 seconds. I'm gonna go fanboy in a corner. All right, I'll be back in a bit.
Well, I think that's really all we can say about the match. So please like the video, comment on anything you saw in it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And Chris, where can people find you online?
You guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Stardust, at Skywalker Dome. And you guys can follow this very channel on Twitter and Instagram at D2A Channel. Please like our Facebook page. And stay tuned for all of our other programming. Viva la Resistance, the Who Cares Anyway podcast coming back next week. And, oh, yeah, a little event that I'll be in on Friday against somebody who I truly respect, somebody who is a great trivia competitor in his own right, but I have to take him down. I have to. I like Prince Zuko before me. My honor is on the line. So,
this is true.
Tim, listen, man, you're a great guy. You are a great guy, but I'm taking you down.
Well, and right after you take him down for your guys' debut, I'm going to take his teammate down in the title match. That is next week. That's just one of the title matches. I'm in both title matches, of course, with Chris for the teams and myself against Robert Parker in singles. So Multiplex Entertainment, Phantom title matches on December 7th, I believe they drop. So look out for that. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good match, great matches. Also, follow me on Twitter at Dutch Movie Guy and Facebook, Kees Cornelissen, if you know how to spell that. That's all for today. We'll see you at the next video. Take care.
Woohoo!